It's 3 a.m. and if you're watching this, I think we can all agree that it's time for you to go to sleep.
I'm Karina Es Daniel R.
And I'm Daniel Rostis.
On tonight's show, we're going to discuss our tips and tricks for you hardworking, always up, busy bees to finally shut your brains off and get some sleep.
We're also going to try to figure out what it is that prevents people from getting a good night's sleep, despite the fact that practically everyone's tired all the time.
Coming up, we'll be joined by a guest speaker who is practically immune to pulling all-nighters. This has become her reality, but how long can she pull it off for before she'll be daydreaming?
Plus, cell phones in bed. Are they keeping you up at night? I'll be looking to the statistics behind the power of tech to ruin your sleep cycles.
And what's up with all the all-nighters and late-night happenings? Why is it that we always feel the need to stay up as late as we possibly can?
Yeah. So, Karina, nice pajamas.
Thank you. Looking good, too.
I have to ask you, why is it that you stay up all night? How do you spend your nights? Have you always been a night owl?
Actually, no. I used to be very keen on getting my beauty sleep. I mean, it was crucial that I slept well every night. But as I got older, you know, with school, getting busier, with work, schoolwork, I just kind of look at sleep as something that's a waste of time. And I believe that's so wrong. And I think society does that in general. No one really gives sleep the credit that it deserves. I think it really affects us with our health and mostly with our aging. So
I can totally feel you on the aging front. Like, I mean, look at the bags under my eyes. It's not a good thing. It's been a problem for me for a long time because I remember being in grade 5 and my parents got me my first like CD player and portable radio, and I'd stay up until midnight and listen to music every night, and that was when I was 10. So now that I'm an adult, it's like even worse because I get home at midnight from school and all the stuff that I'm doing, and then I want to spend a few hours just, you know, do what I want to do, and I stay up till 4 like every night. It's not good.
I totally get that, and Daniel, I really think that we should put a stop to this. Truly, like, there's just not enough awareness about this infamous issue, and we gotta do something about it. So we, the Masterminds, are gonna show y'all how to figure it out.
Well, first things first, only use sleeping pills as a last resort. Unless you really need them, there are lots of healthier ways for you to get to sleep.
When 11 p.m. comes, get into your PJs. Seriously, it helps. It subconsciously sets the mood and gets you all comfortable and cozy.
And music streaming apps like 8-Tracks and Songs that have playlists meant to help you drift off to dreamland.
Blinds. Oh boy, blinds. I mean, you cannot sleep in a pitch dark room. It helps tremendously if light enters your room in the morning, even just a tad bit.
And when you're picking a sleeping position, listen to your body. It doesn't matter how weird the position looks. Hopefully nobody's watching you while you're sleeping. And if it's comfortable, you can just sleep like that.
And the winning pointer? Read a book. Hands down, that is the best method. Within minutes, your eyes will be shutting. Trust me, try it.
Joining us now in the studio, actually, is someone who knows all about staying up at night. Sivan Arbel is a 4th-year architecture student at Ryerson University. She dedicates almost all of her time to completing her schoolwork, and it really eats into her sleep time.
Thank you for joining us, Sivan. Great to
Thank
see
you
you.
for having me.
Hi, thanks for coming.
We got some milk and cookies here for you.
So feel free.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much.
So, Sivan, our question is, how do you manage with all this? You know, like your sleepy conditions, because we know that you like to pull the all-nighters as an architecture student, and we figured you'd be the perfect guest to bring in. You're probably pulling an all-nighter right now, so you're getting a little break here. So how do you do it? How do you manage?
You know what? It's stressful, I have to say. Last year, now I'm in 4th year, so it's a little bit better. 3rd year, I think I had 2 all-nighters every week, and it was absolutely insane. I think really that sort of taught me to try to manage it a little bit better. Having it really means that you're going to harm your body, you're going to harm your friendships. I think I was fighting a lot with people in the 3rd year during all-nighters. I think in the beginning of an all-nighter, really, you start it's funny and stuff, you know, there's lots of giggles. Then 3 to 4 a.m. comes, and really, I mean, you're just so angry and annoyed at everybody. And that's not a good time.
Did you have that problem before you started your program at Ryerson, or were you always kind of an all-nighter person?
I I'm not sure. I mean, Ryerson is not the first school I went to. And I remember in college it was a little bit better. I was a little bit younger. I'm still young, but I was a little bit younger then. And I guess at that time it didn't feel as bad. I felt like I could really pull all-nighters, 2 at a time, 2 or 3 even. But now it's starting to hit me a little bit harder. I feel like it's taken a large toll on my life. So.
Are you ever able to catch up on that sleep?
I don't really think that actually exists, catching up on sleep. I mean, obviously, after an all-nighter, I'll go to sleep for like 12 hours to, like you say, to catch up. That doesn't mean that what happened the night before has no merit. You're still completely upset with everybody because of what happened the night before, and a lot of times you wouldn't actually be able to get stuff done properly because you're so slow towards the end of the night. So
what do you do to kind of keep yourself functioning, you know? Because if I know myself, if I've stayed up all night and I have to run around all day, I will go get me some Starbucks and I will shove it in my face, and that will get me through the day.
A lot of coffee.
How do you kind of keep yourself sustained throughout the day with all that all-nighter going on?
Definitely lots of Starbucks. I mean, honestly, I feel like when you have a project to submit, I don't just do all-nighters all the time. I do all-nighters the day before I have to submit a project. The problem is we almost every day have to submit a project. So a lot of times it's going to be very rushed. But basically, we just, I don't know.
Try to work through.
Yeah.
So how do you compensate or spoil yourself? Like, I mean,
there's lots of cookies involved.
Yeah.
Well,
Perfect.
You're in the right place.
Yeah. We can give them 2 after.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what else do you, like, how do you function? I mean, it's hard. Like, in terms of, do you ever go to like a spa or like, I don't know, spoil yourself a bit. No time, right?
No time. Go to a spa in the summer, I guess.
Oh my God. Well, at least you survived all 4 years, right?
Yeah.
Yay,
the thing is,
she did
once
it.
you're done, you'll be able to go get yourself some sleep.
Yeah. Soon, right?
That's the hope. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
You know what? I think you should go to sleep now. It's late. Just go to sleep. Thank you for joining us.
I have a project, but I'll try. Thank you.
Good luck, Sivan. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you, Sivan. Now, you know, I feel like everyone's getting busier these days, and thanks to our busy schedules, we're all attached to the technology that helps us operate our social and professional lives. Our cell phones, our tablets, our laptops. But people have to realize the powerful effects that these devices are having on one of the most basic components of leading a healthy life, our ability to sleep. I'm part of 90% of 18 to 29-year-olds who sleep with their phones in or right next to their beds. It's definitely not an unusual thing to do. The unfortunate part is, studies show that 63% of people who use gadgets before bed claim that their gadgets were actually keeping them from sleeping. It's been proven that exposure to light fools the brain into thinking it's time to wake up rather than sleep. I know I can't remember the last time that I went to sleep before 3 a.m., and getting 6 hours of sleep is a huge achievement. It's going to be a struggle for me, but I've come to the realization that when I'm turning in for the night, I might have to put my gadgets to sleep as well.
So aside from all that technology that we live and literally sleep by, the question is, how can we relieve our body and mind from all that stress? We've been sucked into this very hectic and overwhelming environment, not to mention in a competitive society, and it'd be just great for a change to go to sleep stress-free. Instead of falling asleep to our thoughts of visual lists upon daily tasks for tomorrow and next week and what's to come of next year, how about falling asleep to some Marvin Gaye or a rainforest yoga meditation tune? Have a glass of milk or tea, or better yet, light a candle or 2 in order to set the mood. And showering beforehand is a big no-no. What's better than to start your day off feeling all clean and rejuvenated? Definitely shower in the morning when it's most refreshing, and I can assure you that you'll be wide awake.
Okay, Karina, I think that's enough for now, thanks. It's 3 a.m., and I think it's about time that we practice what we preach. Do you have your blanket?
I agree, and I do. It's right over here.
Do you
have your milk?
I sure do. Okay.
Okay, drink. Cheers. Oh, it's harder than I thought.
I thought I could drink it fast.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
right.
Enough milk for Daniel. Well, I'm going to put on a sleep playlist on my phone. and we'll be good to go.
Yep. Join us next week when we'll have our naturopath come in and discuss what foods you can add to your diet to make sleep come to you more naturally.
We'll also be giving away a $1,000 IKEA gift card so you can get your bedroom as comfy as can be. But until next time, I think it's time for you to go to sleep.